Yes, hello friends, welcome to BISP Solutions. Myself Ashwin, and BISP Solutions is a tech company provide technological solutions across the world. Now our today's session is in continuation with the yesterday's session. Okay, so in this session what we are going to study exactly, the case study. Okay, the case study of Python Excel data cleaning application. Okay, so just let me open that application. Just a second. Yes, but before that, let's have a quick recap of our yesterday's session, right? For those who have joined only today also, so let's have a quick recap. In our yesterday session, what we have seen, we have discussed about creating the BRD and FRD. So yesterday I have explained you about what is BRD, right, and what is the FRD. So BRD means what is their current process, what they want, right, and who are the stakeholders. That means who the people which are directly connected with this BRD. So developers, business users, QA, testers, project manager, right? And example is, right, generate monthly sales report. This is a kind of like a Python project. I have explained in yesterday's detailed video, so watch that video also. Okay, now after that we have to prepare a complete BRD like this way, right? What is this is the format that I have explained you. Like what is the title first, then the business objective, exactly what they want, right? Then who are the stakeholders, or who will be the person, like who will be directly associated with that BRD, then the scope, in scope and out scope. Okay, after that, understanding BRD, exactly what is BRD, right? So in this BRD we define the ID number for every requirement. Exactly what the process is going on, that is fine, but exactly what they want, right? Then what is the current process as is and to be, right? What is the current process as is, and then what is the future process to be. So in this way we have to create a BRD, and inside that we have to do put some headings, right? Then we have to put the timeline and assumptions also, right? And then the sign off section. Now see here, when transition to FRD, once the BRD is created, okay, now in this BRD is created, we have mentioned each and everything, like what they want exactly. Now FRD, how your system will behave, right? How your after implementation of the Python project or the Python code, how that Python code will behave. So in that functional requirement document we have to define that. And here also, every for every BRD requirement there is one corresponding FRD solution. For example, FRD FR001, that is like input specification. For BRD1, what is BRD1? Accept Excel input from multiple region. So for this, what we need to do, that is input specification. What will be the input specification? Accept Excel or CSV, right? Processing logic, what will be the logic? Then output specification, and then the filter options, and error handling, and the assumptions, and the security requirements, the dependencies, the acceptance criteria. All these things will be captured, will be in that FRD. Similarly, if you see here, for this BRD2, generate report with top 10 products, right? So in this BRD2, look at this, show top 10 products, right? In this FRD, the FRD ID will be like this, FR002, and in this FR002 we will put the complete procedure. Procedure means you have to select the item, or you have to provide the we will provide you the filter or the drop down, and based on the drop down you have to select the item, and then you can easily find out the whatever the insights you want. So in this way, the BRD, the FRD, and here you will see the as is, to be, and then finally we will see here review with technical team for feasibility and the QA team and the client. Okay, so finally the summary of our yesterday's session was that BRD is business needs, FRD means functional specification, and then the use case Python tool to automate Excel report generation, right, and tools to use, that is Word, Excel and the Jira. Okay, yeah, so this is how we reach up to this BRD and FRD. Now let's come to our today's topic, that is like business analysis, and what it is saying, like case study is Python Excel data cleaning. Now see, once you have, now just imagine that a business analyst has communicated many times, and many times the meeting was held, okay, the BRD was signed out, okay, after that the FRD was created, then the FRD also they have given sign off. Now comes the action. Now here action means, see, first of all we have to take what our project is to show them the meaningful data in the format of either charts or the graphs, anything they want. Now why this demo matters, look at this, here we come. First of all we will discuss this, why this demo matters. So Excel data is often messy and manual. Yes, the reason is that many times, see, the person who is working daily in a company, and he has been working for the last 20 years. Now many times due to some conditions, if their application is not supporting well, but the employees, they find out the solutions with the help of Excel sheet. Either they maintain the data in Excel sheet, or either they do, because suppose if we go back like 20 to 30 years back, 20 years back, at that time most of the companies, they were dependent on like Excel sheets only, Excel sheet data. So many times those Excel sheet data are too much messy also, because like suppose if entering a sales order, right, take an example of sales order. Now before this ERP and computer technology, everyone, most of the companies, they were dependent on Excel sheet only. Now after 20 years, today they are asking you to migrate the data, but at that time they were using only Excel sheet. So in that Excel sheet, what happens, many times they used to put the data with so many special characters also, because I have also seen such type of Excel sheets when I was working on a NetSuite implementation project. In that project I have seen when they gave us the customers data. Now in that customers data, what happens, there are lots and lots of special characters, asterisk, underscore. I don't know why they used to put that, but for example name, and then again asterisk, and then the mobile number, then the slash, then their address. Like this way they used to manage when they given us the data. So initially 1 month was consumed in just cleaning the data, because they have given us 50 Excel sheets with 50,000 rows in each sheet. So it was very time consuming task. Although we have applied some pandas concept, data science concept, but still 1 month was consumed in that. So in this way, the first point is like Excel data is often messy and manual. Then you can see here, business analysts spend 70% time on data preparation. Yes, the business analyst spend mostly 70% of the data time in just data preparation only. Now Python can help automate. Now see, here the Python role comes into the picture. Suppose I am a data analyst, right? I have taken the client's data, whatever, like customer data, or it can be a vendor data, anything. Now suppose it is messy data, or we can say there are so many like special characters in that data. So what will happen, first of all we have to clean the data. Clean the data means removing empty cells, then removing the special characters also, because the thing is that when we are working on Python project or a NetSuite project. See, Python is a programming language, and in programming language, asterisk, underscore, they are having their specific meaning. Suppose if a customer address, suppose customer address is containing like asterisk and underscore and plus sign, and in that case, suppose if you wanted to fetch the data using Python, so when Python will see that, it might throw error also. Many times it throw error. The reason is that the asterisk sign, we can't put asterisk signs anywhere, because select a star from table name, right? So this asterisk is very reserved character for Python, so it is better to remove all the special characters from data. That is called data cleaning. Similarly in NetSuite also. Now NetSuite, it considers the complete name, but when we write any query or the formula in that, so at that time it creates trouble. So the best practice is to remove all the special characters from the data whatever is given to you. That is called data cleaning. Standardization means like correcting the headers of the Excel sheet, right? For example, the client has given me the customer Excel sheet. And in that customer Excel sheet, the header something like that, C underscore name, customer underscore name, right? So in that way, we have to first standardize that which column comes after which column. Then we have to prepare a format also, ready reporting ready formats. What type of format should be there while reporting? Okay, that is also most important. And then second point is, the live demo will show how a BA can read Excel, clean it, generate clean output, share it for reporting. So this is a complete demo. Whenever these things are done, so in that case the complete demo is created for the client, and in that client meeting, the vice president, or we can say the CEO, the CFO, all they sit together, and we have to explain them the procedure. Yes, exactly what we wanted. Okay, so this is how the complete one full day, it's a meeting, like a 1 or 2 hour meeting, and in that meeting we showcase everything. Now we have cleared the activity of like FRD, right? Now this is practical work. So first of all, we will write the code. We will just create a prototype, a simple example, very sample example, and in that example we will show the client, because the reason is that for common man like Python and NetSuite, they are very new terms. They are not habitual of working like such type of complex product. So that is why we have to explain them, though, okay, this is how it will look like. Whenever you will get an Excel sheet, you will just upload. Many times if the employee is from like civil background or any other electrical background, he never know multiple select drop down. He has never seen multiple select drop down. Once I was explaining him that press the control button and you can select multiple. So he said that, oh, who will tell me about this? So that is why the business analyst and the developers, they know what is multiple select drop down, but a person from different background like civil engineer or a mechanical engineer, they still don't know that exactly how to select a multiple options in a multi select drop down, right? So that is why you have to show a complete process flow, and then you have to make them comfortable. Is this okay, right? Is this okay? And when they will say okay, now we understood exactly what's going on, now it is okay. right? Now it is okay, and then we have to work on practical real project, because if they wanted some changes, they will suggest at this stage, and if they have no objection, then we can work on live data, whatever the Excel sheets is given by them, right? And we will start writing the code. Okay, so this is how the things works. Okay, so this is why this demo is important. The reason is now clear to you, all of you. Excel data is often messy and manual, so we have to clean the data, we have to standardize the data, we have to create a reporting format also, and then with a live example of 10 to 20 records, we will show them, okay, this is how you have to do. And once they said okay, we understood, then that's fine. Okay, now let's come to the next slide. Demo scenario, use case description. Use case, sales data cleanup and monthly reporting, right? Now see here, Excel sheet from 5 regions with messy values, okay, missing values, inconsistent product names, wrong data format, duplicate entries. Objective: clean the files and filter high value orders. Export the cleaned file for Power BI and Excel dashboard. Now second, use case description. What will be the use case description? Now the use case description means what you are going to do. For example, whatever you will receive, that will be a full of error and faults, right? Now in that case, if any missing value is there or inconsistent product name, then first you have to clean that file, you have to correct all those things, and then filter high value orders, then export the cleaned file. So in this way, first case is how you will clean the data, standardize the data, right? Then you will see, you will have to explain them what is the use case, sales data cleanup for monthly reporting. Okay, so this is what we are going to do, like missing values, and whatever the missing values are there, you have to fix them. Then the inconsistent product names, wrong data formats, duplicate entries, right? And what will be the objective? The clean the file, filter high value orders, export the cleaned file or for Power BI or Excel dashboard. This is the use case. Now environment setup and file overview. Now here comes the environment setup and file overviews. Let me zoom in. Now see here, once you receive the file, again I am iterating it. Once you receive the file, then you will see, you have seen that okay, some values are missing. Okay, either remove that column, row, or either take the data. Second thing, standardize the Excel sheet. Okay, one by one, which column comes after which column, that is fine. Then third point, you have to prepare a output reporting format also, right? Now next point is environment setup and file overview. What will be the environment? You have shown them, okay, this will be your HTML page, right, to the client. This will be your HTML page, and here you will click on browse. Immediately one pop-up window will appear. In that window you will have to select the Excel sheet and then click OK. So that is the process. Now how will you set up everything in their centralized computer? Because see, when the project is too much critical, in that case most of the companies, non-IT companies, they prefer that one central server will be there in our company, in our office, head office, and with that central server every data will be handled. All the data will be kept in that central server. Okay, so environment setup and file overview. Now you see here tools used. What are the tools will be used? Now since it's a Python project, right, and now in this Python project what will happen, Python version 3.10. Now it depends on the version whatever available, right? So you can easily download the required version. Okay, then what you need to do, you have to use the pandas library, OpenPy Excel libraries, Jupyter Notebook, Google Colab. Now what are these things? See, libraries, yesterday also I have explained you the libraries. These are some libraries which are supported by Python. Okay, right? So these are some libraries. Now Python, once Python application is installed, then pandas library pip install pandas. That's it. I have shown you the commands also, right? Give me 1 second, I will open. Yes, I am back. Now look at this. Pip install pandas, right? When you will click this pip install pandas and you will copy and paste it into the DOS prompt, then immediately the pandas file will be downloaded. Matplotlib is used for plotting. Here it is written Python plotting package. So pip install matplotlib. So whatever you want to install, you have to just use that particular command. Okay, so pandas, OpenPy Excel, okay, then libraries, Jupyter notebook is also there. Then you will see the Colab, Google Colab is also just like Jupyter notebook, but the difference is that it is yes. Now you can see here, many times what happens, the headers does not match. In that case, what will happen, right? In that case, what will happen? So in that case, you have to arrange the columns. You have to arrange the columns. Okay, okay, so you have to arrange the columns for that, and in this way you will arrange the columns, and then you have to upload the data. Now what will be the next? Yes, here. Now see, step by step live demo of data cleaning. Now see, this is the task of technical team, right? So technical team always write the code, and business analyst must have some idea. So that is why, for that point of view, it is necessary for a technical team to show these things also to the business analyst. Okay, now what you will see, first of all, read the Excel file. How it will read? So import pandas as PD. This is what our main command. Then, because pandas as PD is the ID, right? It's a short name. After that, df data frame equal to PD dot read Excel, and then you will see sales data dot xlsx, and then df dot head. It will show you the top 5 records. Okay, now after that, remove null rows. Okay, now remove null rows. The how to remove null rows? So there is one more command, that is drop na. That's it, df dot drop na. Okay, So in this way, now see what will be the third step. Strip and standardize product name. Okay, now df product names name equal to df product name dot strip str dot strip dot str dot title. So strip means removing white space, or we can say just space before, after, in the middle, wherever. Okay, normally not from the middle, it is either from the beginning space is there, and or the end, till at the end any space is there. Then convert data format. Now see, data format is also one more important thing. Many times, now see, if we talk about America, so MDY, month, date and year. But if we talk about the Indian style, so we will see like date, month and year, DMY. Okay, so we have to fix the date also, so that is called converting data format. Removing duplicates. Now see, in command, Python commands or pandas commands, you will see there is an option of duplicate, removing the duplicates also. So remove duplicates equal to copy edit, and df equal to df dot drop df dot drop underscore duplicates. This is a standard command, so with which you can remove the duplicates also. Step by step live demo. Now step 6, filter orders greater than 50,000. So high value is df amount greater than 50,000. So in this way, these are the standard format, or we can say the pattern of writing the code. Okay, so this is how the technical team explains to the business analyst, and then the business analyst work accordingly. Okay, now what happens here, let me show you this next point. Exporting clean data. So export to Excel. Now once you have taken the Excel sheet, you have done some exercises, or we can say the commands, you have run some commands, and then export that Excel sheet. So high value dot to Excel is the command, right? Cleaned sales data index equal to false. Okay, and in this way you can export that Excel sheet. This is what I have explained you about the cleaning and massaging the data. That's it. Right now the project is a different thing. Right now whatever is done on cleaning, that is what I am explaining you. Okay, now the output file is now clean, filtered, ready for Power BI or dashboard reporting. And in this way, so this everything I have explained you, all these things to be run in the like a Colab or the Jupyter notebook, but once it is done, all these commands will be written in Python, right? Python and Django framework, and after that the application will take a picture, like the application will take a form, that how your HTML page will look like, then from which HTML page you will be navigated, and then how you will upload the Excel sheet file. So this is what I have shown you behind the screen, right? After this, our output file is ready, and finally business value of the solution. What will be the business value of the solution? We have done so much hard work right here. Now what will be the value and what benefit we will get, right? Manual cleaning time reduced from 3 hours to 3 minutes. Yes, that is correct. The reason is that when we will apply all these commands on Jupyter notebook, So in that case, what will happen? In that Jupyter notebook, all the commands are ready, and when we combine all these commands, when we write, just imagine when all these commands are written one by one after the other in Python. So what will happen? The Python will immediately pick the file. As soon as we upload the file, Python will take and perform all the commands in one attempt, and that is why it is written here, manual cleaning time reduced from 3 hours to 3 minutes. That is why. And here you can see the clean data, reliable reports, and faster decisions. Once we have entered the data very carefully and which is very cleaned, then reliable reports will be there and we can take faster decisions. Then can be reused monthly with just file path change. Yes. Now next month, suppose next month the file is kept somewhere else. So in that case, you will just upload the file manually and everything will be done by Python. Okay. So that is why it is written can be reused monthly just with just file path change. You just need to change the file path, that's it. Then shows how BA can combine logic plus tools to bring value. Shows how BAs can combine logic and tools. The reason is that the logics are created by BA. That's exactly what we need to do. And technical team will also help in this logic, and tools also, which tools to be used, that purely technical team knows. And BA is the person, business analyst is the person to just showcase exactly what you will be going to do, how your system will work, what will be taken in the taken in the database, what will be shown as an output, everything the BA has to show. Yes. Okay. Then can be extended into email alert, visual reports, Matplotlib or Power BI. Yes. See, Python reporting, suppose if you have done the reporting project, now it can be extended to email alerts also in future. Suppose if the client is demanded, like we need email, so in that case emails will be alerted, right? Email alerts can be sent. This is called upgradation, enhancement. And after that, visual reports like Matplotlib or Power BI. Yeah, visual reports can also be created. Okay. So in this way, this is the value added service. We are adding the value. Now what value we are adding? Number one, we will reduce your task timing. Whatever your manual personnel can do, we can do it in 3 minutes. Then clean data, we will provide you clean data, and that clean data will be reliable more. Okay. Now let's come to the next slide. Now what will be the slide? Just a second. Yes, I am back. Now you can see here the summary here. Python plus Excel, powerful combo for any BA. See, Python is a very good platform. Python is a very good engine, and Python supports so many applications. It supports the connectivity with different applications like pandas libraries, as we have seen. It it is used for we can connect a Python with NetSuite also. We can connect Python with any application, Excel also. So Python plus Excel. Python is just a platform, and Django is the framework on which we set our HTML pages. Okay, and in this way the business analyst can also feel that he is working in an IT or any big project. So BA will also have to learn a little technology, little, not more. Use pandas for reading, cleaning, filtering data. Okay, see, whenever we work on Excel sheet project, whether it could be any, so the best libraries which are used, only pandas is the best library. Now let me give you one example. You can imagine the importance. In one of my NetSuite implementation, end-to-end implementation, we have seen that okay, the CSV sheet is very much messy. All the special characters are done there. So what we have done, in one person in our team, he knew pandas and Python both, right? He knew pandas and Python both. So I suggested him that because before that I have also worked on Python, so I also knew that it's a very good platform. So that's why I suggested him, okay, do it with pandas. And then he cleaned the data, and then we uploaded the customer's data, because whatever the customer given us, that is not cleaned. So we have done this task separately, and then we uploaded the data. That is why this pandas library is more important. You can work on any project, like for example, if you are working on any electricity company project, or any any NGO project, any type of project, definitely when there are Excel sheets, so there could be some missing data, right, meaningless data also there. So in that case, you can just set up your libraries on the laptop, and then immediately download the Jupyter notebook and then start working on it. And so it is not necessary that if a person who is developing a website for his company, only at that time only this pandas library can be used. You can use it for any project, right? For example, we are working on an NGO project, right? And in that NGO, one Excel sheet is given to us, and in that Excel sheet, so many missing data are there. So our client gave us free hand. He said that okay, whichever is missing data, just remove that complete entire column, we will fill later on. So we removed all the unnecessary columns, empty columns, everything, empty rows, everything, and then finally we could upload the corrected data. So that is why this panda is very important library. Then automate routine Excel work. Okay, yes, that is a business value. We have added the value to their business. The basic target is to adding the value to the business. Then export ready to use clean data, exporting the data which is ready to use. And then this boost productivity, accuracy, and stakeholders trust. And this is what the most important thing, right? So guys, let's have a quick recap here. So use case is, what is the use case? That means what is our task? So task is that clean the data, upload the data, clean the data. No, first upload the data, then clean the data, then standardize the columns, and then set up the format, and then take the data. Once it is done, then take the data, remove duplicate entries, upload with some example entries also, It is not mandatory that in the first attempt you use directly their important data. You can do it with your some test data. Just copy there some data and then immediately you can do it. Okay, after that, here you will see these are the libraries: pandas library, OpenPy, Excel, the Jupyter notebook, the Google Colab, any library you can use. Okay, then you will see here here the sales data. Yes, first of all you will get the data. First of all you will read the data, you will remove unnecessary columns, and then you will see the unless unnecessary spaces either before and after the name. Then you will improve the correct the date format, all these things. Duplicate will also be removed. Then checking whether the amount is greater than 50,000. All these things can be analyzed. Okay, this high value, whichever is the high value, like df amount greater than 50,000, that means extract all those amount which are greater than 50,000. So in this way we can extract the data. Okay, now exporting clean data. Here is we have to export the clean data also, and after that only this clean data, with the help of this clean data we will prepare the charts. Okay, now here what is the business value? Business value, we are reducing your time, and since it's a clean data, so the reliable reports will be created, faster decisions, and this code will be reused also. This code can be reused. That is the main thing. Shows how BA can combine logic plus tools, okay, to bring values. And then finally these are our key points, that is Python plus Excel is a powerful combo. Then use pandas, and I have also given you my real life project scenario. In that we have separately done some exercise on that data and then cleaned that data first. Then automate routine Excel work, export ready to use clean data, right? And in this way we can boost the productivity, accuracy and stakeholders trust. So in this way we create all these things, right? And in our next session we will see end-to-end walkthrough NetSuite from discovery to UAT. This is most important. So guys, those who have joined today, I recommend them to watch my all previous videos, and those who have not subscribed my channel, so like and subscribe the channel. And next tomorrow we will see some other topic. Okay, so thank you guys, thanks for attending the webinar. Thank you.